Yeah, yo, sometimes you gotta go to war for what you believe in. Sometimes you gotta go to war for what it is that you want, what you see that's right. I'm about to go to war, but lyrically. War cry, baby. Yeah. Hey yo, war cry echoes in the background. That's the sound of soldiers getting ripped up and tore down. Lyrically dismantle metaphors and manhandle. Marauder with Welcome back to another edition of Impose My Will podcast. I am your co-host, Ramon. With me, my other co-host. I think I'm saying that right. Maybe or maybe not. My man, Joe.
What's cracking, y'all? We here. Man, ready for this next one, man. What's up with you?
Yes, sir. Nah, I'm fooling, man. I'm excited. As you know, I'm excited about what's going on with boxing. It's a lot going on. The first quarter is loaded. So, this gonna make our work easy, bruh. It's just this easy work, man. The more boxing, the better for me. So, let's jump right back in, man. On the last episode, we talked about the list, and I'll read that list. I'll run it off real quick again. So the Ring magazine exclusively reveals that Turki Al-Sheikh is currently in advanced negotiations to finalize deals for the upcoming fights or fights with Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, Terrence Crawford, Naya. I don't know why I speak some Japanese. I don't know why that gives me a tongue tie. Anyway, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Jay Appentia, Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, William Zepeda, Martin Piccoli, Anthony Yard, Adam Azim. So we discussed, the advanced negotiations and potential fight between Canelo and Bud. I want to jump into another one on this list right here. So the other day it was revealed that, and it's kind of crazy because I don't think it's rumor because of the outlets that it came from, right? But it's been stated that Devin Haney has dropped a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for popping dirty in their last bout, and also that Ryan Garcia has agreed to sign up and participate in the VADA testing, which in turn puts them back on the ballot for a rematch. Looks like that rematch might happen this year. I think Ryan said they were looking to fight in March, if I'm not mistaken. We know that it's a Riyadh card coming in March. So might be get back season. Might be get back season for Devin Haney, man. So with that being said, Joe, what's your thoughts, man? How you feel?
I'm glad that for both men, because the way it was going back and forth, it was just a whole bunch of pettiness. So seeing Haney deciding to actually drop the lawsuit, and as we saw at Ring magazine, the awards, them talking, we heard Ryan speak, he sound and looked good.
Sober.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like he was being toxic in any type of way.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm glad to see that for the young brothers, man, because like that's the fight obviously everybody want to see again. This gives Haney the opportunity to have a quote unquote fair fight, so he could get it back in blood, man. And this is boxing. This is what it's about.
Right. I have I got a question for you. I was having a spirited conversation with one of my guys, one of my homies, and he had an interesting perspective on Devin Haney sticking to his guns, or should have stuck to his guns when it came to the just the lawsuit and making an example of Ryan, and and really that being the example for anybody that pops dirty, going through with the lawsuit and and making him kind of pay, essentially making him pay for what he did. What's your thoughts? How do you feel about that? Do you think he should have upheld the lawsuit and seen it through, or do you think that what he's currently doing right now is the best move?
I think what he's doing now is the best move for him and his legacy. And the reason why I say that because honestly, I felt it was kind of petty.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe, nor do I think anybody believe Ryan Garcia truly went to that company and was like, "Yo, throw some Listerine in my ish down to
Right.
the microbial gram so it barely tests."
Right.
And then, like he said, yo, he tested clean throughout the whole joint until the end. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just felt like it was just petty to do that because that little bit
Yeah.
really wasn't going to make that much of a difference in the fight.
Yeah.
You lost the fight and you did what you did to save face. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so to come at just like a man, yo, let's drop it. Let's get the fight. The water testing so can't nobody say nothing. And let's make this thing happen.
Mhm.
To make Ryan Garcia pay, yeah, it'll protect people in the future. Yeah, but at the same time, sooner or later somebody got to start taking accountability amongst this stuff. I believe Turkey got in somebody's ear. Somebody sat them down. They got, you know what I'm saying, one on one, whatever. They smooth this thing out. Let's make it happen. I think that's going to be the better effect of boxing so we can get the fights that we want to see. So what I think he did actually did better for the sport of boxing.
Mhm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Um. I. So I see both points. I definitely see his point. I definitely see your point. You know, we want to punish dirty athletes. We want to clean up the sport, not just boxing, but all sports, and make it a even playing field, um, so that the best and the most talented can rise to the top. Also, on the flip side, this lawsuit was not going to fulfill Devin. Getting it back in blood. There's something about a man. There's something about a warrior, um,
Mm-hmm.
who feels defeated, who feels cheated. Um, who he has this burning thing on the inside, and the only way it's gonna go away and be extinguished is if he goes back out and get it in blood. He could have won his lawsuit and won big money. He's already rich. People gotta understand, when you rich and you get more money, it's not like you go out and buy more stuff, right? It's just you already able to pretty much buy what you want. That wasn't gonna fulfill
Nope.
um that burning sensation inside to go right or wrong that you feel needed to be right in that particular way. So I think that the best thing that he could do is whatever feels right to him, whatever feels right to that man, and what feels right to him is going to get it back in blood. And
Mm-hmm.
if that's what's going to extinguish that fire and realign those emotions and everything like that, then so be it. So be it. Um, you know, rumble, young man, rumble is the way I
Right.
feel about it. If he felt like the lawsuit was gonna do that for him, then I would encourage him to go and follow through and hold his feet to the fire legally and and do it that way. But obviously that's not really or what he want to do. I do believe that the lawsuit is more of a safe face thing because when you look at the information that came out about the Ostarine and the levels and stuff like that, and doctors, scientists, different groups and stuff was saying that it's not enough in his system to really enhance his performance.
Right.
Yes, it was the amount that he had was over the limit, right? Because you can have some ostarine in your system. That's not the issue. The issue is a particular limit. It was over the limit technically, but it did not enhance his ability. It actually was drying him out, right? It was to
Mm-hmm.
dry him out. So when you think about that and he put his head down at night and go and play that fight over and over and over, and how he got caught with those hooks and dropped multiple times, and you know what I'm saying? Like the Ostarine didn't do that. Ryan did that.
Right.
Ryan, you sat in the middle of the ring with him, sat right in his face, and he was the bigger, stronger, faster. I wouldn't say more skilled, but he didn't necessarily fight. Devin didn't fight the skill fight that he normally fights, but he was the bigger, stronger fighter, and he got punished, that way. And that's really what's irking him. It's not
Mm-hmm.
so much that he popped dirty. Yes, it pisses him off that not only did I get rung around this joint, but he also popped dirty. Oh, he's a dirty fighter. He could never beat me without that. No, but deep down in his soul, that thing broke him.
Let me ask you
You
this.
know hmm
With that whole situation, in the case of, I know you watched some of the clips, if not the whole thing of the Ring magazine.
Yeah,
You heard somebody still talking junk
yeah,
because they crossed paths a couple times.
yeah.
Do you think that particular person is what encouraged them to push for the lawsuit?
Let me make sure I understand who the particular person is. Are you talking about De La Hoya?
No, his father, which we talked before.
Yes. Yeah.
You've seen his father instigate a
Yeah.
lot and
Yeah.
agitate the situation. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. His dad, man. I'm not the biggest proponent or advocate for fighters working with their father. It works out for a lot of people, don't get me wrong, but then
Hmm.
sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it stagnates them and you have to move on to do other things. Roy Jones has um spoke about, a lot of people spoke about it. I think sometimes the way his father handled things hurts him more than helps him,
Right.
unfortunately. Even if he has um the right intentions, he has his best interests at heart. Sometimes the way he goes about it can hurt him, and I think with how his dad went off on tangents, in interviews and stuff, you know, talking about how he popped dirty and stuff like that, they had to save face. This undefeated, you know, young champion, undisputed, blah 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 blah, lost because his opponent popped dirty. If he did not pop dirty, what would you be saying? Ryan Garcia is a terrible fighter because that was the whole campaign, bro. Remember,
Right.
it was saying that he could not fight with him. He could not do this with him. They really, in my opinion, at some points underestimated Ryan Garcia.
Oh,
They seen him
100%.
quit against Tank. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Devin was saying, "Yo, but you quit. But you quit though. You're a quitter. You quit in the ring. You quit, quit, quit." You
Hmm.
know, there was an air of arrogance there where he felt like he was that much better than Ryan. That much
100%.
better than Ryan. So to answer your question, yeah, yeah, absolutely. His dad did damage control,
Mm.
and he went with it. Um, but even that, even with going with it, as far as he could go with it, that don't put out the fire for him. You can see
No.
it in his eyes. You can see it in the interviews. You can see it when they bring it up. It agitates him. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He won it back in blood. He's a warrior. He's a fighter, and that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Not not the legal route. I'm not saying that the legal route is not the smarter route, but when you're a warrior, you live by certain codes and principles,
Right.
and that's who he is, and that's how he won
And
it,
as a
man. And I respect
boxer, you saw that in the ring. Get that rematch.
it. Yeah, yeah. Say it again.
I said, as a boxer, you saw that in the ring. Get your rematch.
Yeah,
Leave it as
man.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, and Ryan, signed up for the VADA, so it'll probably be random drug testing throughout camp. They show up at your house at whatever time, knock on the door,
You're
boom,
right.
boom, boom, and they out. So he has to be on point. He can't have nothing. Um, so that's gonna satisfy Devin. And let's get it, man. Let's get back in the ring and let's get to it, man.
Yeah. Looking forward to that fight.
It's nothing better with
So,
beating the cheater. Nothing better.
oh, 100%. Get it back. Even though that'll be the what? This would be fight number 8
For who?
for them two. But they fought what 6 times in the
Oh, because
amateurs.
yeah, you talking about the amateurs as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is fight number 8. Yeah,
Hmm. So yeah, man. Looking forward to this one. Looking forward to seeing this one again. So,
yeah. Me too,
big
man. Me
time.
too. So listen, we got a lot. It's still a lot to cover, man, and we're gonna be right back at y'all fairly shortly, man. It's so much to cover. We got Benavides Morel coming up. Yo, so David Benavides Morel, was that Saturday, and then
That's
we got
Saturday. Turn
right, and
around.
then we got Clarissa versus the big shorty. I forget her name. Forgive me. On Sunday,
Daniela. Yeah, Sunday.
yeah, on Sunday. So that weekend gonna be crazy. That weekend gonna be
Then
crazy.
2 weeks after that, we got Keyshawn Davis getting back in the ring.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm
With
loving him
Abdullah
more and
Martin.
more and more.
He on the card
Yeah.
too. So
Yep. Yep.
we got
So it's gonna be
big
crazy,
boxing
man.
this month. Then at the end of the
Big
month, we
bucks.
got the Better Be Bivol rematch
That's right. That's right. End
at
of
the
the
end of the
month,
month.
then early, and then we kick March off right away with Tank, with Tank versus
Tank Frank
yeah,
Lamont Roach.
Lamont Roach Jr. Yeah. So it's looking good, y'all. It's looking good,
Hmm.
man. All right,
That's
man. Well,
it.
yo, I ain't got nothing else, big dog.
Hey, this has been Pose My Well podcast, y'all. Yo, come over to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You can go to our Facebook page too. Yeah, we need everybody to go to Facebook or whatever. Find and Post My Will podcast or whatever. Follow us. Let's get that up. Let's turn this around. We should also probably be coming back to you soon too. We had local silver glove championships, golden gloves is coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up with boxing, y'all. So stay tuned and Pose My Will podcast.
No doubt.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Holla at us. Reach out. Peace. Y'all be safe.
Peace. Real quick before we go. He mentioned the young brother Solomon Britton. Shout out to him for winning the championship at the Silver Glove. We had the opportunity to sponsor him. If you are a local athlete, whether it be a boxer, a MMA, combat sport, whatever it is that you do, and you watch the show, or you might know athletes who are looking for sponsorship, please reach out to us at Impose My Wills. I'm sorry, I IMWP podcast 716 at gmail.com. Shoot us an email and give us the information, man, and we would love to possibly sponsor your fighter or be at your event. So definitely get at us, and then hit
Or
the
just
social
slide
media
into the
to
DMs.
email. Yeah,
Just
slide
slide into the DMs.
slide into the deals. Yes, sir. All right, we out, y'all. Post my will. Peace.
Peace.